Okay, so yeah, now we're recording, Mono. We're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of KickinBack, and this is a podcast where we talk about whatever, whenever, and however we want. So, yeah, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. I am Slixshot, along with MonochromaticX.
Hello.
And yeah, today we'll be talking about a bunch of random stuff. What do you want to start out with, Mono? What have you been up to?
Well, I was just playing Mass Effect 3, so I might as well talk about that.
Oh,
Of course.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Just to clarify.
But when you typed that to me, you just said, I'm playing Mass Effect 3. I was like, wait a second.
I stole it.
Who is this guy? So what do you think?
So, I played it the other day with Eidolon and a couple of other YouTubers.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, so we're like a big group, and first time playing it, I was like, okay, multiplayer, blah. And I was not excited about multiplayer Mass Effect at all.
Yeah, I hated that, the announcement to begin with. I was like, why would you do this? Not to this franchise, come on.
Yeah, exactly. So I played it, and it's very, very fun. It's incredibly fun. It's like Gears of War Horde mode, but...
Wait, so you played it with them, and you didn't like it, and now you played it alone and you did?
No. When I played it with them, it was... Yeah. Whenever I played it, alone or with people, it's fun.
Okay.
So it's going to be fun. And before I played it, I had a bad impression for it. I was like, not excited. But now I can't put this shit down. I am just playing it and playing it and playing it. You know, it's great. You can level up your powers. You have the different classes, Vanguard, Soldier and stuff, just like in the original game. But
okay.
You also gain experience, and you can choose the path of powers you want to take and updates, and you get new weapons and you get new updates. It's really deep multiplayer experience. It's really fun.
Like, how does that work with the leveling up and stuff? Does it work within one match, or is it there like do you level up like in Call of Duty where you play a match and then you rank up and then you go back and you're like all beefed up from like leveling up and stuff?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, play, you gain experience, and then you spend experience. After you gain certain experience...
But it's not like... Is it like Horde mode in Gears of War where it's like per match? Or is it like, I don't know, Call of Duty or Halo where you get points and stuff to spend after the match is over, and then the next time you go in, you have all new stuff? That's what I'm...
It's like Call of Duty and Halo in that aspect.
Okay, so it's not Horde.
It's Horde in that there's waves of enemies coming at you, and you have to defeat them.
Is there a limit?
Time limit?
No, well, any limit. Like, do you just keep going?
There's a limit, yeah. There's 11 waves in total. Yeah, and some of them are like, just kill all the enemies. Some of them are objective-based. So the objective is like, hack all 4 terminals. You know, and one of their teammates is just hacking it, sitting down, can't move or anything. Or like defending them. Or one of them is like, kill these 4 enemies. You know, there's specific enemies within the bunch. You have to kill them as fast as possible. So, yeah. I mean, there's also like different classes, and each class there are different races. And each race have their own unique ability for that class. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but do you get a selection or? Yeah.
So basically, when you select you have a.
Can I be a human Vanguard, or do I have to be like a human soldier?
Yeah, you can be a human Vanguard. I mean, each class has like 4 races.
Is there customization?
There's armor customization. Yes.
Ooh, okay, wow.
Yeah, my character is a female Vanguard, and I maxed out the level. She's 20 right now.
Holy shit, you must have played a lot, man.
I played a lot. I mean, I'm still just starting. You know, there's level per character, and there is an overall level. So my overall level is 33.
Okay.
So now I'm a Vanguard. It's fucking amazing. It's so much fun to play. It's so crazy.
Well, I'm sorry, man, but I really haven't looked into this stuff. I'm kind of staying away from the media. Actually, I did see the launch trailer that was released today. What did you see that?
No. What?
Oh, it's out there, man. You're gonna
YouTube.
Go ahead, man. But
YouTube. I'm gonna watch it.
Go ahead, but well, I'll just comment on it. Is that I don't know. It's been hard for me to finish Mass Effect 2. I don't think I've picked up everybody in their loyalty and done any of their loyalty missions on my PC. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it by Tuesday. I guess that's what this weekend is for. But I don't know. I'm just not as excited for this game as I thought I'd be. I mean,
really?
God, this is one of my favorite franchises. Maybe it goes back to that whole thing about me playing games and stuff, but then again, I just did see this launch trailer and it was pretty fucking cool. So, I'm gonna have it. I already pre-ordered the collector's edition. It's coming. No big deal. If I want to play it on Tuesday, then good for me. If I don't, then good for me. Yeah. So
did you play as a Vanguard in Mass Effect 2, or did you not?
No, I'm actually going. I'm FemShep, because when I first played on my 360, I played as male Shep, and I was a soldier, and it was just typical, shoot things and not really have any strategy, but just shoot things. But when I got this new computer, I decided to play Mass Effect 1 again, and now I'm going through Mass Effect 2. And I went Infiltrator, which is pretty cool. So I'm not only am I rolling FemShep, so it's like different sounding dialogue, so it's like it's relatively new experience, but I'm also going Renegade, which is something I never do.
Really?
Yeah. And so I'm just basically this really good looking bitch who talks a lot of smack and gets shit done. Has no heart really. She's nice to her teammates, but everyone else she's like, I'm gonna do the job I want to do. You guys just get out of my way.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be played, as far as I'm concerned. That's how I played Mass Effect.
It's pretty, I always thought Renegade was like, you're just evil. But no, you're just a bitch. And awesome.
Yeah, couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
basically.
damn right.
I'm here to do my job. I'm here to defeat these fucking Reapers. I'm not taking shit from nobody. I told you about them in the first game. You need to listen to me, and now you're commanding me?
Exactly.
Fuck you, guy.
During Mass Effect 1, whenever you talk to the guys at the, or it asks you to talk to the, what are they called? The council. I was like, nah, they're bitches to me earlier. I'm just gonna ignore them. I don't need them.
Did you kill them in the first game?
Hell yeah, dude. They died. Who needs council?
Who needs a council? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Mass Effect, and that comes out this Tuesday, so get pumped, everybody, I guess. Or if you don't like it, I've actually know Lapham King, our good friend. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing on Twitter that he canceled his pre-order. Yeah, I mean, what do you think? Yes. And I think the reason for it is all this DLC they're doing. Have you heard about that?
Kinda,
yeah. Yeah, well, apparently, for those who don't know, I think those who want all the DLC on launch, you have to fork down like $800 or something
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, there's a regular game. Whoa.
My phone is ringing.
Don't.
Continue on. Yeah,
we're kicking back. It's all good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need the regular $60 edition plus the $10 From Ashes, I think it's called, DLC, and then there's all these other cosmetic things that you get for buying stuff like figurines, keyboards, all this other Mass Effect merchandise, like Mass Effect related merchandise that comes with codes in order for you to get these. And we don't even know what this DLC is. It just says it comes with some DLC. This could be like, it could be anything.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm only gonna get the Prothean one, which I think comes with the game.
It comes with the collector's edition.
Only collector edition, not with.
Yeah.
Then I don't care. I mean, I didn't buy what's his face? Mass Effect 2. There's a DLC.
Zaid.
Zaid, who just speaks like 2 lines and
he's a chump. I hated him. Stupid.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, but this one's a Prothean. I mean, that's a big deal. EA or Bio, whoever decided this, dick.
Yeah, probably EA publisher controls this stuff more.
Whatever. I mean, eventually there will be a Game of the Year edition for those who want all this stuff out there, but for those who want it now, you're gonna have to fork it over. Yeah. And some of us, including myself, kind of do want it now.
Yeah, me too.
So that's Mass Effect.
Yeah, I would like to mention that my Vanguard, I changed the color scheme. So now she looks like Iron Man.
That's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, just one.
Except Iron Man. Okay, that's a pretty good transition right there. So the Avengers got a new trailer this week. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen any trailers.
Mono, you do not watch it. What do you do, man? What do you do? So yeah, the Avengers, the movie with featuring Iron Man, Thor, Hawkeye, Hulk, and there's somebody I missed, Captain America. Oh, yeah. And I guess there's like Nick Fury and who's Samuel L. Jackson and Scarlett Johansson as whatever Black Widow.
What the fuck is Black Widow?
She's some chick. I don't know. Dude.
Scarlett Johansson.
She doesn't look like she fits it. Like in the trailer, there's this like wraparound moment where it shows like all the superheroes like fight standing in a circle, and it like wraps around them as they're in their like badass pose. Yeah. And then you got this chick who's got like a little magnum. Like, what the hell is she gonna do against this like giant monster? All these monsters and things that they're fighting. That just doesn't make... Sure, she could be acrobatic, but come on. Let's be...
Yeah, that's not enough to defeat...
Yeah, come on. Yeah. She does not belong there.
Well, I think the producers, like, halfway through the film, they thought, oh shit, we don't have any boobs in this film.
Yeah.
We need boobs.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, here you go, to the rescue.
And, I will say that, like, while The Dark Knight Rises is going to be a movie that's really dark and spooky well, not spooky, but, like, really, serious and awesome. I think this is more like a popcorn kind of flick. Like, that's what I kind of see is the discrepancy between, Marvel movies and, DC Comics. I mean, or at least The Dark Knight. Because I don't really know of any other DC comics off the top of my head that have come out. Actually, no, Green Lantern, but that sucked dick.
Yeah, forget about that.
And yeah, I mean, I think Marvel tends to be more lighthearted, from what I've seen. Like, you see Spider-Man, and it's really, I don't know, it's just more, whenever I'm watching the first Spider-Man that came out, I think of Power Rangers for some reason. They're in these, like, they're doing these weird action sequences where you hear like the sound effects and everything, and even like Iron Man and stuff is kind of like more laid back and joking and stuff. Yeah. It's lighthearted stuff. But when you see Dark Knight, I mean, that's some Heath Ledger scared the shit out of me in a couple moments in that movie. He's a crazy ass guy when he was acting like that. Yeah. But rest in peace. And, but yeah, for this Marvel movie, it seems more, from what I saw from the trailer, it's just lighthearted and lots of explosions and...
Yeah, it's just an action flick, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, and this trailer made me look like, I really wasn't looking forward to it as much as I thought I would be. I'm really a big fan of superheroes, but, I think they're gonna mess it up, to be honest. It's kind of hard to put together a bunch of these superheroes without doing so. Yeah. But this trailer, it was a good trailer. It looks like a Transformers movie with superheroes, which I think could work.
Yeah, I can see that. But isn't Spider-Man part of the Avengers team in the comics?
He is, and I was actually thinking about that today. He would, like, if they somehow incorporated Andrew Garfield, and I'm really looking forward to that movie, the reboot of Spider-Man, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
If he was incorporated in there somewhere, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think he definitely fits in more than Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's fucking Spider-Man. Yeah. We need Spider-Man to defeat these aliens who are destroying Earth.
I mean, I'd like to talk about that movie, too. Have you seen the trailer for that?
No.
What?
I haven't seen anything.
What do you do?
I only saw when at PAX West or East or something, when he was in the crowds wearing his Spider-Man.
Oh, and everyone freaked out. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, and then he took his mask off and like, I'm Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean apparently he's a true fan, but
yeah, that's what's touching.
But yeah, from what I could tell, that movie's gonna be really good too.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Okay.
So how's it been going, Mono? Let's take this back a bit. How's your week been?
It's great. Spring break just started.
Oh, you serious? Oh yeah. That's the same. I have not next week, but the week after. For spring break, but my best friends up in Vermont are going home for next week, so I guess they're like you.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo-hoo.
Did you have a lot of midterms and stuff?
I had 2 midterms, and now I have like 3 homeworks to do, and they're due.
Over the break?
Yeah, over the break.
Wow, what a load of shit.
Yeah, well, it's grad school, so yeah.
I guess, but how many classes do you take during grad school? I actually have no idea how grad school really works. Never even looked into it.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 classes. 4
okay.
classes.
Oh, okay, that's like standard, I guess.
4 courses, yeah.
All right. So what are your plans for the break? Anything?
No, not really. Just playing Mass Effect 3, I guess.
Oh, dude, you are one lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
Perfect timing. And
That is so. I wonder if they planned it that way. Maybe they looked at the schedules for kids.
We looked at Georgetown's schedule, like, let's see how.
We got to get Mono to play this game. I mean,
we love Mono.
Yeah, we love Mono. We got to let him play.
Yeah, true.
Slicks, he's fine. He could have class. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, fuck Slicks.
He
didn't finish Mass Effect 2 yet.
Yeah, he didn't finish it. He needs to finish that. That's what he could do next week. Well, that's lucky for you, man. I enjoy. That's fucking sick. Well, while you do that, I'll be in class and I'll probably be playing for a few days. But then during my break, which is the week after, I'll be going to Florida.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to where am I going? No. Is it St. Lauderdale? Is that what it's called? Oh, no, I'm going to Miami. That's where I'm going, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
It's pretty cool. I've never been there, or maybe I have, maybe once. But I think I was just, like, passing through.
Cool.
Yeah, and I plan on getting a tan, reading some books, and looking good. But I'm going with my family. Should be good. Good to get out of here. It just snowed here, and I'm in Boston, and it sucks. The people who like snow, they've had their snow. I would like to have my heat back. Please give me my heat back. I'm tired. I had it snowed once, and that was enough.
Yeah, I think that's enough for a year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but the weather's been pretty nice, to be honest. So.
The weather has been weird here in DC.
Well,
yesterday, it was sunny in the morning.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was warm. I was walking around in a t-shirt. It was fine, right?
Yeah.
Go to the lecture, come back. It was like late at night, and it's fucking freezing. It's like, what?
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's been a little funky here, and that's probably why I got sick.
Global warming, man. Global warming.
You know, and good, I don't. If global warming means I could wear, I don't have to bundle up every fucking day for going to class, then I fucking love global warming. Fuck it. Speaking of what?
Of movies. The Oscars were last week.
Did you look at them? Did you watch them?
No, I didn't.
Oh. I did not either.
Good man.
Yeah, do you have any interest in the Oscars?
I have little interest. I just like to see who won most movies and how much I give a shit about that movie and like compare it, does it deserve it or not.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Do you know who won?
The Artist.
Okay. My mom and my sister saw that and they said it was really, really good.
Really? Okay. Well, that's
good. Do you know what it's about?
It's about an artist in black and white.
Oh, I didn't even know if it was black and white, but I knew it was a silent film or something, which is...
Wait, it's completely silent?
Yeah, I don't think... I'm not really sure the definition of a silent film. I'm not sure if it means it's completely silent. Maybe like... well, back in the day, I don't even know if they had like those like not stop motion, but
pop-up screens or the
yeah, like bam and stuff.
right.
I don't think it was like that. I think it was just like nobody talked. But there's like still sounds from stuff in the environment. I think it was kind of like that.
Yeah, we should do a silent podcast.
That'd be the best podcast ever.
It's like we're just talking, moving our mouse, and then text on the screen for after every second. Just text. And we will win Oscars for it because we're so creative.
The podcast Oscars, I guess.
Podcast Oscars. Yeah. So what have you been playing this week?
What have I been playing?
Anything?
Well, you know me. I had, like I said.
Halo?
No, I think I played that once for a single match.
Right.
And that was fun. But no, I was last week I was playing Bayonetta, and I said that game took me a long time to get into, and now right before I went to work out today, I ended up on chapter 15, I think.
Yeah,
so I think I'm almost done.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, that game is it's unreal. It's so cool.
I know. No, it's really.
Yeah, it's taken me I've given the game like 3 chances, and I did the same thing with Fallout 3. I hated it 3 times, and then I was like, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna see why people like this. And then I did, and I was like, I know why people like this. This game is fucking cool.
Yeah.
And Bayonetta it's really cool, man. I love the story. I'm not sure what it is about it. It's so stupid at points that I just love it. Voice acting is stupid. Like, what they do is stupid, but it's hilarious, and I love it.
Yeah, it's stupid, but good.
Yep. So I've been playing that, and I think I said this last week, but I'm going to be sticking to, I don't like playing a lot of games at once, so I'm going to restrict myself and make myself either beat the game or platinum it or something, and stick to it until I'm done. And so far, so good. I've been playing Bayonetta, and when I say I'm going to stick to certain games, I'm not going to. I mean plural. So I'm not going to only play Bayonetta, or that'll drive me insane. But so I have also been playing the Sly Cooper collection, and I've never played Sly Cooper before.
Me neither.
And I've always been interested in it, but by the time it came out on the PS2, I didn't have a PS2 anymore. I'd sold it.
Boo.
Yeah, whatever. I never played Kingdom Hearts either, so I'm waiting on that HD collection.
Oh, big boo.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, so I'm going for the platinum in that, and that game is really, really fun. It's a platformer, and you play as Sly, and
You're a thief.
Yeah. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, to be honest. It is Sly Cooper. It's a puzzle, or not. It's not even puzzle. It's like you collect these little things that give you that. When you get them all together, you're able to hack this safe at the end of each level, and you get an upgrade, which makes you a better thief. And those are optional, but collecting these things is actually pretty fun. You have to, because the upgrades that you get make it easier to be a thief. You can get things that when you jump, you're able to slow down time, or you're able to roll really fast to escape enemies, or you learn a new move to beat down enemies. It's actually really fun.
This sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it's really good. And the art style it holds up really well. The graphics look great on the PS3, especially on the screen. You have the same screen as I do, which is the Sony PlayStation screen, and man, I love this screen. It looks so good.
I know. It's so beautiful.
Did you? Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a good.
Yeah, I'm proud of that investment.
Uh-huh.
That investment is totally worth it.
It's a little small. I would have liked it if it was bigger, but for my dorm, man, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So yeah, that's what I've been playing. I've been playing FIFA, but I don't even consider that a game. I just consider it mindless gibberish.
Just say it's like saying I played Angry Birds.
Yeah, well, not even, man. I mean, Angry Birds is I don't even know what Angry Birds is playing Angry Birds. This is actually a game, but
yeah, exactly.
So that's what I've been playing, and cool. I'm probably going to be playing Mass Effect 2 over the weekend and finishing Bayonetta tonight. Cool. How about what are you playing this weekend? More Mass Effect 3 demo?
More Mass Effect 3 demo. Playing more multiplayer. My goal right now is to finish a mission, entire 11 waves, on my own, on Brown's difficulty, which is the least one.
I'm sorry, I want to know how hard that actually is. So.
Yeah, it's hard. And by your own, yeah. Maximum I reached was wave 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's fun.
Cool.
Alright,
cool,
you should try. And let's talk about something really interesting.
What?
It's really awesome. Something that's so badass. Assassin's Creed 3.
I'm very excited.
What do you think about Native American assassin?
Well, when I first saw the picture, I was like, that it looks badass, and I want to play that. And then when I saw the picture Sunny posted in the forum, noobtube.com, I really, really wanted to play it. And then Sunny posted even more stuff leaked from NeoGAF, and now I want to play it right now. And I haven't felt that way about a game in a while. Like, there's Mass Effect 3, which I'm looking forward to, which like I said, I'm not even looking forward to that much. There's Darksiders 2, which I'm really looking forward to, and I am still really looking forward to that one. I'm not sure why, but I am. And now there's Assassin's Creed 3, which looks and sounds unreal.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, I have my doubts after Assassin's Creed Revelations that.
Yeah, me too. I was like, this series is a piece of shit. What?
How are they gonna
doing?
Yeah, how will they add new stuff to this?
I don't even not even add new stuff. Like, why? I hate it. I just hated that franchise. Like, you fucking serious? Stop putting these out every year. You're not Call of Duty. And apparently they sold well, but still, I was like, stop wasting my time. I like this franchise. I liked 2 a lot. You took me to the Renaissance. I'm Italian. I respect you. You milked it like a fucking cow, and I hate it. But apparently, these are the guys who made 1 and 2, and I didn't know this, but Brotherhood and Revelations were different people.
Really?
So yeah,
that actually makes sense.
Yeah, so these guys have been working on this since 2, from what I've been told. And if there's that much work put into this, I'm highly anticipating what they've done.
Yeah, it looks so cool. I mean, when I first heard it's gonna be set in America and the Revolutionary War, I was like, meh, no, I'm not interested very much in that.
Dude, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, but then after seeing it's a Native American fighting the British, I was like, okay, maybe this is interesting. Maybe I can, through this game, I can learn more about the history of the United States in a fun way. So yeah, I think it's gonna be cool, learning about that.
Yeah, I think if they do any twists, it might just mess up. I was thinking about, a lot of people might be like taking this a little too seriously. Like, if little kids are playing this game, and I don't know, like George Washington has something to do with the Animus or something.
George Washington can jump off the building straight.
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel like this might mess with little kids' perception of history. But oh well.
It's a nice change,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can only do so much with. I can only play the same kind of game so many times, and I didn't want another Assassin's Creed that was exactly like the past 3.
Yeah.
I mean, Brotherhood was better than 2 in my opinion, and then Revelations I haven't even touched. I was like, I didn't need that a year after I played Brotherhood.
Revelation starts off good and then comes in the middle.
Well, luckily I hear there's no tower defense, so.
In this 3 or?
Yeah, in 3. So
good.
Yeah, That when I saw that, I was like, I'm not buying this game.
Yeah, that was a failed experiment. Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, that's Assassin's Creed 3.
So, is this the last one in the Assassin's Creed franchise?
I don't think so. I think the last one will be in modern day, and then you're actually Desmond, and you're doing cool stuff on actual buildings and stuff.
But do you think when it comes down to Desmond, do you think they're going to change the IP? They're going to call it something else?
No, I think they'll just call it Assassin's Creed 4 and be done.
Yeah. Alright. And they'll probably make, like, Assassin's Creed 3 Brotherhood. Something. Yeah. You're going to do the same trick.
We'll let somebody else take over, and then they'll go to work on 4.
Yeah, it'll probably.
And I just won't play those, so no big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually, I'd like to talk about something I did last night, which
you did. Yeah.
I watched a movie, and I don't. I don't really tend to do that, but I thought it'd be. I saw the trailer. Have you ever seen the movie Alien?
Yes, a long time ago.
Okay. Well, there's this movie called Prometheus coming out, and there's been a couple trailers now that look really, really good. The first one was like action-packed and stuff, and the second is the latest trailer is supposed to like build up hype to it, and I think it did that very well. I had no idea what the hell they were talking about in it, but it sounded really interesting, and I was like, I gotta find out what this series is about. So this is Prometheus is apparently like a somewhat of a prequel. I don't think it's directly related to it, but it's a prequel to Alien, and I've never seen Alien, and I've heard really good things about it. So I asked the guys on their forum if I should watch it, if it is good, and they said go for it. So I did, and that's what I watched.
What do you think?
Yeah, so after I think it came out in like the 70s or something, maybe early 80s.
80s, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. But that movie holds up really damn well.
It's an awesome movie.
I mean, I didn't expect it to be as good as I thought it was. Granted, there are some things in it that are like kind of the effects are kind of stupid. There were limitations at that time, and I can recognize that. And they didn't handle it so poorly that it was like, wow. But it was more like, what are you gonna do? This is normal.
Yeah, we can see through it now.
But I mean, now I have to watch Aliens, which I hear Alien is more of the horror story, and Aliens is more the action sci-fi thriller, which sounds actually pretty sick. But
well, here's the thing about the series. I think the fans are split. Some people think Alien is the best one in the franchise. Others think that Aliens is the best.
Have you seen both?
Yeah, I saw both. And I saw the third one.
Oh, I hear those are terrible. I think
Aliens is something. I don't know. I forgot what it's called.
I hear everything after that is pretty damn bad.
Yeah, except for Aliens versus Predator. That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I saw that movie. That movie sucked.
Oh, come on! It was. I mean, don't take it seriously. That's
no.
Fighting and crazy.
That movie is pretty damn bad.
I don't know. Last time I saw it, I liked it.
No. That was a pretty bad movie. Have you seen Predators? That one came out a couple years ago, or not even a couple years ago. Stop. Who's talking to me? Okay, sorry. Can you actually hear that?
Yeah, I heard. Bloop.
All right, whatever.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying about Predators?
Yeah, Predators came out, I think, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. And that was pretty good. It was stupid, but I liked it.
Trying to remember.
Very action-packed. I think it had the guy from, what's he been in? He's been, the guy from King Kong? You see King Kong?
No.
Okay, never mind.
But I know, here's the pianist?
Yeah, that's him.
Actually, some people told me that I look a lot like him.
Oh, I've never seen you. So we'll have to see.
You'll see me in April.
I'll see you at PAX.
PAX East, yeah.
We'll talk about that in a few minutes too, actually.
Well.
But yeah, so I did watch Alien. I thought it holds up really well. So anyone who hasn't seen it, I'd recommend it. Especially if you look at the trailers to Prometheus and you know that they're related somehow. And after watching the trailers, you're like, damn, I want to see that. I think this might help you or be beneficial to see it before those movies come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very hyped for those movies. From what I can tell, so are a lot of people, and I can't wait for them to come out. I'm not sure. It just says 2012 when they're coming out, but excuse me. But I'm very excited to see those.
Yeah, and that's really interesting. It's directed by James Cameron too.
1 second.
Wikipedia.
Yep. Let's see. Oh no, not the God Prometheus. I want to see the movie. It's directed by Ridley Scott.
Oh, Ridley Scott. Yeah, missed it. That's cool.
Who is he?
Ridley Scott is the same person who directed the first Alien and the Aliens movie.
Works for me. And apparently he did The Grey, which came out recently.
Yes.
I hear that movie's good, but every time I saw that trailer, I was like, that looks so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bored of
I don't understand how it's good. Like, how that concept could be good.
What's the name of the actor?
Liam Neeson?
Yeah, I'm bored of Liam Neeson playing the I can beat everything with my fists. You know.
Why? It's Liam Neeson. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
he's a man.
Okay, we get it.
It's Qui-Gon Jinn, man.
No, I don't know.
He's the man.
I mean, he's the man for playing the voice in Fallout 3. So it's awesome.
True that. I forgot all about that.
But his best role ever must have been Darkman.
That was him?
Darkman, yes.
I like that movie, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, when I watched it when I was younger, I loved it.
Oh, yeah, I watched it. I watched it a long time ago, too. I'm not sure how that holds up, but...
Dude, rewatch it. It's so fucking hilarious.
Is it good?
It's type of... It's bad, it's funny.
Alright.
No, there's some of the acting sometimes so cheesy and so weird. Some of the dialogue, I'm like, oh my god, so hilarious. I remember watching it with my roommate back 2 years ago. And we're just laughing our asses off. This is so hilarious. It's like watching a comedy. But it's like a dark story and it's like really serious.
Yeah. There are a couple movies like that. There's Evil Dead. Have you ever heard of that?
Nope.
No? That's a cult classic. I'd recommend watching those if you're ever in for something stupid and funny.
Right. By the way, Ridley Scott also directed Gladiator.
I have never seen Gladiator.
And American Gangster.
And American Gangster.
And Body of Lies.
I've seen American Gangster.
And Robin Hood. He's a good director.
Which Robin Hood? There's multiple.
The newest one. With Russell Crowe.
Oh, I hear them. I didn't hear anything about that, to be honest, so I don't think it's any good.
It is one thing. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, going on to PAX now. The schedule's been released.
Mm.
And have you had a chance to take a look at it?
It's a long schedule, so I didn't look at all of it.
Dude, you gotta plan. You gotta plan for these things. These are big events, man.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know any of these things. First time going to something like this, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. It's weird.
What do you mean?
First time going to a convention.
Yeah, but why is it weird?
Because it's first time doing it. I'm not sure what's the plans and how to go.
Do you know what you're expect? Do you know what to expect? Do you know how many people are gonna be there?
Thousands.
Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, that's pretty
Lots
broad.
Of people.
Yeah, that's pretty broad. That's even more broad.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking lines and lines and more lines to play single games that for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, from now, I have a plan that we're only gonna check some of the, less than AAA titles. That's my plan.
Okay, that's respectable. Like
indie games, stuff like that. Short lines.
Are you now? You're going with me, but I'm not. We haven't even talked about this. Are you going for all 3 days, or are you just going for
all 3 days?
Okay. What do you mean 4 days?
I'm gonna come a day before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have you booked your?
No.
No.
Right. I really should.
Yeah. It's
prices are going up like crazy. Holy fuck.
We're getting there, man.
Yeah.
We're getting closer.
But I did see in the schedule some interesting stuff. For example, Rooster Teeth will be there.
Yes, they will.
Awesome. I'm gonna be there. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna push people. I'm gonna punch people to get there.
I don't think that's how it works, but you could try that. No.
Wait, isn't it PAX like a fighting arena where you have to fight your way through?
No.
No?
I wish. But
right.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright. And there's also the Runaway guys.
I'm still wondering what AAA games we're actually going to see, because I saw the schedule, and at the at PAX Prime there were some like EA unveils or something like that, and I think there were 2 of those, and I don't see anything like that in this. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the schedule still kicks ass. I mean, there's plenty of stuff. There's a Joystick podcast, those who like that. There's
Epic Games history.
Yeah, there's a ton of awesome looking things, but I don't see anything from like the biggest of the big, who normally have something to unveil at and these are just panels. You do know that, right? These are panels.
Yeah.
And then there's the show floor.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they'll unveil anything really big. You know what I'm actually really looking forward to is next week's GDC.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on some sweet releases there, and then I bet we'll see stuff from those at PAX.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if it's just a video or something, but I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, last night I listened to Cliffy B's lecture from last year's GTC.
Uh-huh.
I listened to all of it, like a 1 hour thing.
Dude, and yet you don't watch trailers?
I watch things that count.
How does that count? It's Cliffy B.
Trailers are too mainstream for me, okay?
So you're a hipster. You're above the times and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, punk. So what he said? What were you watching?
What
did it say? Like, what about it?
It was about basically the current state of gaming developers and how they should get themselves more public attention and not just depend on the publisher to do everything. That's pretty much it. So it's like to explain like by himself, like how he expose himself to the fans more and more, and then gain more attention to the game and the company as well. And he thinks that more developers should do the same thing because it gains more attention, and also that how developers should concentrate on, when exposing their game and ads and stuff, they should be involved in that process as well, and not just leave it to the publisher.
Oh, for sure. Publishers suck.
Yeah,
just straight up, publishers suck.
Yeah, because they mess up. They didn't understand what the real game is really about.
No, they don't.
So yeah, he's saying be in there, be part of the community, expose yourself. Even if the internet is like a mean son of a bitch to you, like, grow some thick skin and it'll pay off a lot.
Grow some balls, is what they would say.
It basically even showed some comments from YouTube about him, like saying that he's a douchebag, he's the number 1 douchebag in the universe, stuff like that.
But, he sells games, so whatever.
Yeah, he's awesome. So it's great. It's really fun. Great lecture.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is like pretty breaking news. Apparently, and I think this might be like the biggest, the last piece of news that we'll talk about today is, Journey, this upcoming PS3, PSN exclusive that I cannot wait for. I loved Flow and I loved Flower. For those of you who don't know, those are 2 downloaded PSN games, and they are beautiful, awesome. They have amazing soundtracks. I have the Flower soundtrack. I use that for when I'm studying. It's awesome. Play those games. It's the closest thing to art that you'll get on any video game, in any form of video game. And they're beautiful. They're fun. I'd say they're pretty fun too. But They're great experiences. And Journey, for those of you who have PlayStation Plus, like myself, you will be getting it a week early, and you'll get well, you don't get it for free, but you can get it for a week early, which is, I think, the same day as Mass Effect 2, or 3, sure. And I think I might have to get Journey because I've been looking forward to this just as much, if not more, actually.
Is it an exclusive for
PSN?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Boo.
What do you mean, boo? Actually, that's other news that that game company is no longer going to be PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, great.
Just take it as you will. I really don't care, but I'll probably just keep playing them on PS3. But yeah, this game has been getting reviews up the butt of awesomeness. God, it's getting. I'm seeing 9s, 10s, A's out of A's, B pluses, A minuses. I haven't seen anything below it. I can't even. I don't think I've seen anything below like a B plus to an A minus or like a 8.5 or better. These reviews are just adoring this game, and I can't wait to play it. So the fact that I'm a PlayStation Plus member is awesome, and I can't wait to play it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's $15, and for those of you who have PlayStation Plus, you get a dynamic theme, and dynamic themes are fucking cool. So
that is very true. Dynamic themes for the PS3 is.
Yeah, they're really cool, man. Cool. I love them. They've gotten better. Like they had some old one that I guess I had on my old account that I finally recovered. Now I'm back to Slixshot on PSN. So friend me, people. I need more friends.
What were you before?
I was Slixshot. I had an S at the end because I had lost that account. And I was like, whatever, just add an S. But now I'm back to Slixshot, and I'm happy. And so now I'm getting all these trophies and stuff and building my way back up. And now I get to replay games that I had already played, but cool. Now I get trophies again, so cool. But yeah, that's Journey. I'd say get it if you have any interest in art, any interest in games. It's supposedly amazing. And that's that.
Is it an indie game? It's an indie game, right?
It's that game company, and I think they're indie developed, but they're under Sony, so.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Totally. And before we wrap up, I've been asked about books I've been reading. So I've been reading this book, a little book called Frankenstein. If you have not heard of it, it's a classic. No, but like I mean, everyone knows, or I guess everyone thinks they know the story of Frankenstein, and it's a lot more. It's a lot deeper than I actually thought it would be. I always thought it was something that you read at like before bedtime to your kids or something. But no, it's actually like a deep literature book, a lot of philosophy, a lot of meaning, and yeah,
There's lots of ethical questions in that book as well.
Yeah, a lot of ethical stuff. So I mean, I guess we could talk about that. Have you ever read the book?
I haven't read it, but I know a lot about it.
Okay, so
first thing you have to point out is that Frankenstein is not the monster. Okay, it's the name of the doctor.
Yeah, that's so true. Everyone just says Frankenstein when they think of that thing with the they think of the monster with the bolts coming out of the side of his head and stuff like that. That classic, I don't know, stupid looking monster. But no, it's Victor Frankenstein is the actual main character, or I guess that's another thing you can argue is if the story is actually about Frankenstein or if it's about the monster himself. Because a lot of the time the book portrays the what the monster is thinking, what it's saying, what it's trying to do, and it's really interesting because it gives the powers of a god to a man, and how he reacts to those powers is it's quite interesting. So, I mean, one thing that I've been thinking about is how, like, what would you do with the powers of a god? Like, would you, if you found out that you could recreate life, like, would you do that? What would you do in that situation?
Like reanimate a living being.
Well, yeah, I mean, he takes pieces of the dead, and not even just pieces of dead humans. He takes pieces of dead like animals and all this other random shit. And after like researching and doing all this and isolating himself and putting himself in this awful situation, he actually finds out that he knows that he can do it, and he does do it. But once it does happen, like something in his head, like kind of, I don't know, like flicks, and he freaks out. Like he's like, "What the fuck did I just do?" And so he's terrified of this monster. Like what he doesn't realize what he's done. He doesn't know how to cope with it. And I mean, but what would you like if you had this and then he doesn't he doesn't know what to do with his power.
Yeah, should I kill him? Should I keep him alive?
Yeah, exactly. Should I treat him as a
human? Should I treat him as a slave?
Exactly. And like, what do you would you consider this monster which has all these human-like aspects? Would you consider it to be human, or would you consider it to be this thing? Does it have human rights? Like, can you kill this thing without? I don't know. Well, obviously you'd feel bad, but
or do you?
But you have the right to. No one has the right to take away another human's life.
But this might not be a complete human. That's
exactly. No, but this is just a really interesting book. I'd recommend it to anyone who is interested in stuff like that. And I mean, there's a whole different part of the story with his family and with what the monster wants and what it's finding itself in it. It's interesting because you watch this monster go from being just pretty much like mindless to having full on discussions with the victor with Frankenstein. And
wow,
yeah, it's a really good book.
Yeah, great. I believe that the inspiration for it was based on like an act in the circus, in a French circus, I believe.
Really?
Or they had he was like a scientist, and he did this show. He got a convicted criminal who was due to be executed. And after he was killed, he took his body and basically took it to shows and electrocuted his body in certain positions, so that his body reanimated for a quick second, like his face will move a little bit. And,
you serious?
Yeah, his muscles will react to their.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so that was basically the basis of the.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So that's Frankenstein, and I'd recommend it to anyone who's interested in a cult classic. I mean, then you could say I've read Frankenstein, and you know. I'm actually working through a bunch of those kind of classics that are. It's free if you have the Amazon Kindle app. You could get you can get all these classic books. Like I've got Frankenstein, Dracula, Pride and Prejudice, and Treasure Island. You could get, and there's a ton of other ones that are just out of print now, or out of date, or I'm really sure, copyright date or whatever, infringement or some. I'm not really sure what it's called, but you're able to get all these books for free, and I'm taking advantage of it.
Even iBooks has Tale of Two Cities also.
I've never heard of that book, actually.
It's a classic. It's written by that very famous writer who I can't remember his name.
I couldn't tell you, man. I'm just starting to get into reading. After 19 years, I'm actually starting to enjoy reading. I've never really been a big reader, but now something in my head, like I said, I'm not really into the games as much as I was like a month and a half ago, and now I'm trying to find something to compensate with for this spare time that I have, and books are what is doing it for me.
Charles Dickens. There you go.
All right. And I think one more thing I'd just like to talk about is this. I mean, this is the really last thing that I could think of that we could possibly talk about. But I have a paper to write in one of my courses, in my philosophy course, and one of the things that has to do is, and one of the reasons I've picked up Frankenstein is because of that course. Actually, is because we've been talking about that kind of stuff. And what we're talking about is bioethics, which is like the morals behind like certain decisions that doctors have to make and certain biomedical situations that people are put in.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I have to write we get to choose a topic, and one of the topics that I chose is cyborgs and transhumans. So basically, I'm going to be writing a paper about stuff from Deus Ex.
Deus Ex, yeah.
And I'm so pumped to write this paper just because I get to go back and think about my final decision of what I made in Deus Ex will basically be the basis of what I want, like, of my own thought, because that was the decision I would make. And
yeah, man, he never asked for this. Remember that.
Exactly. But yeah, like I get to I won't reference it specifically, but that's like what I chose at the end of Deus Ex is how I actually feel about this kind of transhumans and cyborgs and stuff. So it's actually it's just really interesting to actually be able to do this, and I'm very excited to write this paper, which is something I never thought would happen in a million years.
So no, technically you can replay the game and say, I'm doing homework.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And now you can play the DLC.
Exactly.
You have no excuse now.
I will replay the game, don't worry. I haven't. I'll probably get all the trophies on PS3, but yeah, I just thought that was actually really, really cool.
Okay.
So yeah, how long are we into this?
Almost an hour. So let's wrap this up.
Okay. That's fine. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I think we addressed a lot more topics than we normally do, or we did last time, in terms of just broadening out of games and stuff. I mean, we talked about books, movies, other stuff, random stuff that's going on in our lives. If you guys like that, let us know. If you want us to stick more to games, I'm sure we could do that if we wanted to. This is like we said, this is very laid back. We don't prepare or anything at all. I didn't talk to Mono since pretty much last week when we recorded, and then we just caught up. So
yeah. We didn't even chat on Steam or anything.
We haven't talked since then. But if you guys have any recommendations of what you'd want us to cover, let us know. If you guys want like a more formatted thing, I'm not really sure how we could do that without making this like every other podcast out there. But I think that's what sets us apart, is that we just talk for about an hour or so.
The goal is in the title. So kicking back.
Yeah,
we're kicking back.
We're kicking back, relaxing, and just having a nice chat.
Also, if you have like any questions or something you want us to discuss in the next episode or something, go ahead and post it.
Question. I mean, like a philosophical question. I love that. That'd be really fun to address. But what actually, I think we might want to start talking about this now. Is that Mono and I can only talk about so much so often. So we're probably going to start getting some other people on from the forum, from just anywhere, for people who want to be on the show. So if you want to hop on with us, if we don't ask you, it's no offense if we just don't know you're listening. But yeah, I mean, we have no idea who's listening, but if you actually just want to be on the show, just let us know. And for those of you we do contact, we hope that you do end up on the show, and we could have a good time talking and adding another voice to the show.
Yeah, you better fucking accept.
Yeah, you better accept her.
I'm gonna go to your house and record it live.
So we'll find you.
We'll find you.
But yeah, that's about it for this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been fun.
Thanks for listening.
Solid hour of entertainment. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you guys next time.